Hey everyone, my name is Matt, and I'm here to showcase a project that I've been working on, which is AI-powered email summaries. This project is powered by Griptape, and is deployed and running right here on Griptape Cloud. All right, so let's jump into it. So I've got this technical document here about multi-agent configurations with AI products, and this other one about asynchronous tool usage for agents. And so these are pretty technical, pretty dense documents. So what I really want is a summary of these documents. So how do I do that? Well, it's as easy as sending an email. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to send an email to summarize@griptape.ai. So I'm going to go ahead and attach my documents here, and I'll even throw in an extra document here as a little added bonus. So we have these documents. I'm going to attach them and going to send it off. Another pretty cool thing that you can do here, so I'll send another email, is that if you have attachments, you can actually give some guidance to the AI here in the email body about the kind of behavior that you want out of the summary. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to pick one of these documents, and like I said, you can give it kind of a guidance rule here in the email body, but sometimes you might get mixed results depending on the type of instructions that you give it. So I'm going to hopefully make it very clear. I'm going to say summarize in Spanish. So we'll say technical documents Spanish. So let's go ahead and send that one off. So while those are processing, let's go on and take a look what's happening under the hood. So basics of what's running here on Griptape Cloud, we have this function here that is going to handle our email requests. So this body here is actually just the raw email, kind of email bytes that is coming in. So pretty much all we're doing here is taking the raw email and we're parsing it out into just a usable format that we can actually then down here take all of the attachments that are coming from this email body. So once we have the email, we have this, then we can go down here and actually send these over to the LLM to do our summarization. So this is kind of where all the magic happens here. This is the Griptape summarize function. So a few things happening. First of all, this load env function is just setting up our default Griptape configuration. So you can see what's powering all of our summaries is Azure OpenAI. Let me go back down here. Doing two things. You're getting what's called a Griptape loader. And a Griptape loader is just a nice abstraction for loading and parsing data and formats. So all of the complexities of loading these different formats, that's all done for you with Griptape. So based on the file extension and the file name, file type, we can decide which loader we want to get. And then we are calling loader.parse with the raw data for each one of our attachments and getting what's called Griptape artifacts. These artifacts are just a way for Griptape to very easily interface with different types of data. So the last thing that happens, again, depending on our type of data here, so if we have an image file, we're using what's called an image query engine and sending the artifacts to that and getting the value. So if there's any text in any image files that you send as attachments, that text will be summarized. Otherwise, we're using what's called a prompt summary engine. And this basically just allows us to take large amounts of kind of the extracted text from our documents and summarize it a lot more efficiently. You can also see here we have these rule sets by way of these get rule set function. So these rule sets here are just, again, rules that we're sending to the LLM in order to guide the summarization. So you can see, a lot of these, depending on the formatting or grammar, can be a little bit subjective as to what is considered a good output. But these are kind of the basics that is running it right now. And we can also see that we have this user rule, which this is kind of the rule that comes in from the email body, which from our example earlier, which was summarize in Spanish. So that gets injected and sent to the LLM right here. That's it. So once these things run, we'll return back just a large amount of these summarized text. So let's go and check our inbox. You can see we got some emails back. So this first one here, we have our technical documents. So this is a summary for the multi-agent file. You can see here nicely formatted with headers and different sections. Just a lot more palatable than kind of a dense technical document. Same thing here, LLM async tool usage, so we can kind of see what's happening again, in that document in a more palatable way. Yeah, so this was a pretty good summary. And again, we have down here, we asked the LLM summarize this in Spanish, and as you can see, it did that. So, you know, again, mixed results depending on the type of guidance you want to give it here, but you know, the LLM definitely takes, you know, those suggestions into account. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching.